Hi everybody, this is Geneva and I have a new Christmas album to show you. Um, as you may or may not know, I have papers from when I first started, and as we all do, I maybe overindulged a little bit. Stuff went on sale and I went bananas because I loved the paper. Well, I have got a lot of paper to use up, and Christmas is no exception. I created this beautiful 8 by 8 album. It is overall 8.5 by 8.5. The pages individually measure 8.25 by 8.25, so I can mount 8 by 8 papers on them if I was using an 8 by 8 pad. I use 12 by 12 throughout all of this because one Christmas I got a bunch of EK Success papers, 12 by 12 pads for $5 a piece. Yeah, I don't know why I bought so many, except I was just starting and you just go overboard. I will share with you what I used to create this album um, as we go through it. The cover, the first thing you notice is this big lovely poinsettia, which of course is made with the Tim Holtz tattered poinsettia and the matching embossing folder. And I use this a lot. I have learned in the past few years that I have been doing this to try to buy things that will be timeless. And I think this poinsettia is absolutely going to be one of them. I wasn't always so wise, so I bought some stuff that just, time has moved on. The cut aparts on here are graphic 45, and they're from Christmas Emporium and from a calendar pack one year, and I don't remember the name of the calendar pack, but the December page, I bought a bunch of them because I wanted to make tags, Christmas tags, which I did, but I still had a bunch of this stuff left over. Yeah, go figure. This, I think, is Christmas Emporium. Pretty sure. Christmas Emporium and maybe Christmas Emporium. And I don't think you can get these anymore, but I can't swear that's what those are. This is some piping. I bought ages and ages and ages ago. I work in fabric as well as paper, and so I have lace and ribbon and all kinds of stuff hanging around. This is white and gold piping. Again, it's just part of my stash. I've had it for years, but it works well as a nice edge, especially with this beautiful Christmas theme. The corner decorations are cut with my Cricut. It is a Cricut design. I can't tell you which one. I used sticky embossing powder on it after I cut it out of black paper. This sticky stuff. I like it. I used ultrafine black glitter, Martha Stewart brand, and then applied glitter. So we got a little bit of sparkle. The poinsettia is highlighted with gold stickles for the seeds in the center, and another stickles. It's a fine iridescent, and I don't know its name. I have more of it, but I don't think any of the... Oh, it's called Crystal. There you go. That one must have been from a set. So it's Crystal Stickles, and I use it quite a bit. The end here has, just get this so you can see it, ribbon with some Christmas charms on here. And these are just miniature ornaments. Again, I see things, they catch my eye. Ooh, sparklies. And I buy. And I think I can use those later. And I was right this time. We've got jingle bells on here. We've got a star, the cardinal, a crystal, joy, and a snowman. How fun is that? There's a little key here hanging out of the bottom, which is actually the anchor for this. So it's and I'll show you the inside of it when we get there. Okay. So I'm going to pull these out of the way and let's start exploring this book. This book flips and folds, opens, magnet closures, no spinners. I never got into using spinner closures, and there's two reasons. One, they take up space, and two, I'm just really afraid that they're gonna just be pulled out, and then where are you? Because I remember as a kid having spinner closures on things, and eventually they would just work their way to being broken. Having said that, I use magnets. I don't use a lot of magnets. I use just enough to keep it closed. So let's just have a look. The base cardstock is ivory, and I distress the edges with Tim Holtz. I used brushed corduroy and tea dye. So you could easily make more mats for this if you wanted to. I buy my base cardstock at Michael's when it goes on sale for $2 a pack of 50 sheets. And they haven't changed their base color in ages. They've been very good about that. So you could easily add to this. The inside cover is a waterfall. It has a ribbon belly band, and these are magnets. And you'll notice this is loose, so when you fill it with photos, it will still go around it to keep it closed. Slides through, and these open for your waterfall. It also comes off. It's a standalone piece. That bear, just the cutest little guy. Magnets hold it down, one at each corner. Okay, now this one opens up quite a bit. First is this photo mat. Excuse me. The sleigh is cut out with my Cricut. It is a Cricut design. The ho 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 is a Tim Holtz die. This one. I don't know if you can find it anymore. I got mine ages and ages ago, but in the spirit of using what we have and not buying more, unless we just absolutely cannot help ourselves. And again, timeless. It's just, Christmas is always, I think it's there isn't much of anything you can't just use year after year. This comes off. It's held on with magnets. This is a stencil. It's called Christmas. It's from Tim Holtz. Whoops, not that one. But I did use that one. This one's called Holly Bow. I'm sorry. But I did use the Christmas one as well. So I didn't show you that in vain. Underneath is Noel, which is a Biggs die. It's called Vintage Noel. And I don't know if you can see. But it has Noel, and then it also has 25 on there. I do not know if that is still available, but again, I like to use what I have. This is a little pocket, and this is border from EK Success that matches the papers. I bought them the same time I got it on sale. So this opens up. You see, little pocket here. And then this flips up. You have another pocket here. Again, this is a border, just a piece of border that came with the paper, that coordinates with the paper set. Now this opens for a lot of real estate here. This cardinal is called Christmas Cardinal, and it is another big die. Oh, this is a stamp. It's just a Santa and a sleigh. I thought it looked, added some interest to have it above there. And the tree is cut from, with my Cricut. It's a Cricut design. I do not know from which cartridge set. Just put in Christmas tree and it'll pop up if you use Design Space. Each page has a large mat in between. There are 6 pages, which means you have 12 pages of interactive yumminess here, plus the inside covers, which gives you 14. This next page, the Mary is this die from, oh boy, Memory Box. Jeez, I love this company. I don't have a bazillion of their dies, but I do love this company. They're very nice quality dies. The Christmas is part of the Tim Holtz Christmas Wars. I know I have seen this recently in Hobby Lobby. This is not gone. And they're nice and big. They're nice and big. They're definitely cards to your layouts. It's a lovely size text. This is a piece of chipboard. EK Success. It came with the papers. See how it matches it pretty good. This is a Martha Stewart punch around the edge. It is a snowflake punch. And I've used it in a couple of places. This flips open. This is a stamp. It's just a generic old stamp from my stash. So I just stamped the image and put silver tinsel embossing powder on it, and so I have that nice little sparkle there. Nothing in your face, but still decorated. This is a Martha Stewart punch. It's just a border, it's just an edge punch. It's one of the simpler ones that looks sort of like this with the wings, and the wings are affixed. So it's one of the older styles. I have a photo mat here, and this is some more of the holly bough stencil from Tim Holtz. This opens, and there's a pocket in here, pocket here, piece of chipboard, probably from Christmas Emporium, Christmas ribbon from my stash, and this was cut apart from the December sheet of that calendar, graphic 45 calendar paper I was telling you about. So already you've got lots and lots of room. Okay, Winter Wonderland. And again, this is cut with this. The Let It Snow is a Cricut cut, at which I just put iridescent glitter on. This snowflake is Tim Holtz paper snowflakes, and I've used this in several places. I cut it out twice. I used a white cardstock and then a white glitter paper that I have, and the reason I did that is because my glitter paper was relatively lightweight. I wanted to lift off the page nice and be nice and sturdy. So this page opens up. The stamp is from Stampin' Up. It's their trees, something trees. It's very popular. Sorry, I didn't pull it out. Let me see if I can find it right quick. Lovely as a tree. And this you can still get. They reissued it in this style, not mounted on blocks. So pretty cool. It's a nice set that I use a lot for various things. The deer is another memory box. No, it's not. It's an Impression Obsession, and I like this company as well. Nice quality dies. I had a set that didn't work. There was no fuss, no muss. They exchanged it immediately. It was awesome. So this is this guy here. They're a nice size. Okay, so this flips open, and we open again. Love that teddy bear. He is just too cute. Photo mat in the center. This is a Stampin' Up punch. It's the tab punch. As far as I know, it is out of production. You might be able to find one on eBay now and again. Love it. Another one of those timeless things that makes beautiful, beautiful tabs for things like this. Okay. Again, my poinsettia. The jewel is a random buy from somewhere. Don't know. Underneath is Flourish, Holly, and Mistletoe, a Sizzix die. And I cut it out of black glitter paper, and I just used the flourish part. The Joy and the Noel are chipboard pieces, but I got them in the Christmas section at Walmart one year. I think they called it Christmas confetti, but they were so perfect I had to have them for my stash, so I did, and I used them here. Here's my little piece. This is a pocket right here. Tuck something there if you like. This flips open, and This is static. The next page, I used window and window box and pediments, and it's another set I really like. So the glitter, you know, the thing is about working with glitter, it will make itself known. The window I backed with a piece of clear cellophane, for a better word. It's not cellophane. It is. I actually have from another lifetime some overhead projector film. You know, the teacher stood at the front of the room and wrote on it, and the whole class could see what was going on. Well, I have a bunch of that, so I put a piece of that on there. You could use some packaging inserts from stamps or flowers or various other things. I save a lot of that as well. So I put that on there, and then I put a cut apart behind it, and this was from the December sheet of that calendar page. And so we have a nice, really pretty little scene here. We have a kitty with a ribbon. The cat I cut out with my Cricut. We got a tag behind the window. The poinsettia is an after Christmas buy last year from Hobby Lobby. This fence is an Impression Obsession die, and it's 3 different dies, and you just build your fence. I love it. I've used it quite a bit, and I can't imagine. I haven't made a better buy. It was one of my more inspired purchases. I've used it quite a lot. Okay, so this is just a cut apart. This is a piece of border from the EK Success Borders that coordinated with the papers I bought. This flips open. This is glued down totally. And this opens again. This fence here has a little spot. It is a pocket. We open. And this is made with Stampin' Up! Punch and stamp set. And I got mine recently. I bought it used, so they're still around. And again, a nice pocket here. Mat inside. Oh, for goodness sakes, it's not that hard. Okay, this is held with a ribbon. Both of these are Cricut cuts. This is from a child's year. I highlighted it with stickles, as you can see. I don't know where the tree is from. Just put in Christmas tree. It'll pop up. And open, and we open, and we open, and here is a pocket. Oh, for goodness sakes, why can't I tie a ribbon today? Okay. Here's that decoration that hangs off, and the key is the anchor, and it just lays in the slot here. That was a very clever way of anchoring that and adding some interest and extra color. All right, guys, get out of there. Okay, so the next page, these open. This is the Martha Stewart punch. Still available as far as I know. This is also a Martha Stewart punch. And the small snowflakes are the punch outs from this border piece. So I saved all of those and used them here. Well, some of them here. I have a lot of them left. The snowflake under the cardinal, again, is the paper snowflake from Tim Holtz. This is a punch, which I don't have handy. It's an older punch. I happened on it years ago and on, for a good price and bought it. Again, this is cut from the Cricut. I cut them out of red paper and then used the red tinsel fine embossing powder. And then I used my stickles, gold and black, to create the face and the beak. This is simply a wooden button with some twine in it. And it's more of a clue that this opens up this way. And then this opens this way. And again, you have a pocket here. These are a Cricut design. The Silent Night is a cutout of my own. I did cut it with my Cricut machine, but it's one of my own. And if you have a Cricut, you can probably find this or something like it online and just import it as an image and cut it out. Okay, we open again here. We have a pocket. Here's the tag for in between the page. Lots going on every page so far. A pocket here, Joy to the World, is from this Tim Holtz die. It's older. I do not know if you can still get it. Let's see. Chipboard piece, cut apart piece from Christmas Emporium, probably. The pocket I made with my Cricut. The tag is just a rectangle cut out, and actually it's not. It's a cut apart that I mounted on a piece of cardstock so the back could be used for journaling as well as the front. Let's see, this flips open. A little more space here. And of course this is a pocket here. This opens, and opens again. This again is the Stampin' Up! Punch and stamp set, and I stamped with my glue ink and embossed with gold. The Christmas is part of the papers. The cardinal is from my stash. It's a wooden button with some red twine here. So this opens here. And again down, and then this opens totally this way, and then this flips down. The photo mat that is in between this page. This piece is a border piece again from the EK Success border set that matched these papers. The next page is a gatefold. This is an after Christmas clearance piece I got. It's a nice heavy wooden ornament, and I put magnets on the back and then just covered it with black paper. Of course, you could use pattern paper if you wished. These open. And open again. And this flips open. And the bottom does the exact same thing, only in the opposite direction. What a delightful image. This is a pocket page. We have a photo mat here. And a photo mat here. This is a border piece from the papers. And this is a border from EK Success that goes with the paper. This is from the December sheet from Graphic 45s. Here's the photo mat in between. Next page. Keep those silly things out of the way while I'm moving this around so much. Oh, I need to go back home. Get you tucked back in there. Okay, the next page, this opens. This is a gated standard poinsettia. This deer is a memory box called Leaping Deer. This also is totally removable. You can put a surprise under there. Chipboard, I believe from Christmas Emporium. Merry and Bright from the Tim Holtz Christmas letters. The snowflake is from the Tim Holtz paper snowflakes. These are cut aparts from some paper I had. And another cut apart. The pocket I created with my Cricut. Oh my goodness. Why do you want to be so difficult? You shouldn't be so difficult. I swear it's just me. There we go. Those two guys back there. And then this flips up. It flips up again. And again, the paper snowflake, a pocket created with the Cricut, a little mat, goes side here. And again, I mounted a cut apart on the ivory paper so it could be used both sides for journaling. The pocket and the tag, I created the edge with the Spellbinders card creator. And I used the simple piece. So I used it one way to create the pocket and the other way to, the cut reverse the cut to create the tag. And this is the Tim Holtz stencil that I showed you earlier. And the pull, of course, is more paper snowflakes. Agnet. This is the inside cover. Again, this was bought last year after Christmas from Hobby Lobby. I love this snowman. Snowmen are my favorite. Isn't that pretty paper, the poinsettias, the green and the blue? And then here we go to more cardinals. Okay, that's it. That's all she wrote, kids. This book is for sale. It is for sale on my website, and it also will be for sale in eBay. And I will put the title of the listing down below in the comments. I would ask if you enjoyed the video at all, please give it a thumbs up so other people have more of a chance to see it. And if you have any questions, please ask. I'd be happy to answer them. Other than that, y'all have a great day, and I will see you hopefully relatively soon with something new. Bye-bye.